Okay, so welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining today. I don't know if some of you joined yesterday's training as well. But if you have any questions since yesterday, if you had some time to dig in the platform and play around a little bit, just make sure to add your questions in the chat so we can address them before we end the meeting. And I do want to cover some additional details that we probably didn't mention yesterday, but essentially, you probably all just already received a welcome email with a link directing to the platform, which you will see a login page just like this. You log in with your company email or the email where you received that welcome email. And if you haven't updated your password yet, if this is the first time you're seeing this and logging to the platform, you have a temporary password with just the word password, all lowercase. I just put it in the chat as well. And essentially, as soon as you log in, we've already pre-filled some of your contact information in your account, your headshot and personal logos, if you have any. But if this is the first time you're logging in, you will be automatically directed to an account information panel where you can either edit, update, or add any information that is missing. But just as a refresher, if it's your first time logging in, or if at any point you need to update that contact information, you can always do so by coming to these button where you see your name, and this drop down menu will take you to the first option, account, and then account information. From here, again, you'll probably see some of these fields already filled out for you, but you can always come in here later in time, update it, or add them. The importance of these filling out this area, it's because all of our templates are kind of like smart templates. So if they have a contact information area, then all of those fields will automatically populate from your account information right here. So it will save you some time so you don't need to manually add your information. And then if you haven't updated that temporary password we created for you, you just need to access the same account information area and then go to settings right here. In here, you can set up that new personal password, and we recommend doing this from the very beginning, so you have you move out from that generic password and it's more secure. But yeah, you can do so right here. Just make sure to click save whenever you're good to go, so everything is updated correctly. So going back to my dashboard, essentially, this is your new marketing studio. We created hundreds of new templates, beautiful layouts from digital to print templates as well for you to navigate. You will find on the left side these two main categories called digital templates and print templates. And you will see many different categories underneath each of these groups. As you click on them, the results on the right side will filter depending on what you select from this menu. For example, if you want to work with a social media post, you also have some subcategories right here to help you find whatever type of content you're looking for quicker. So I want to populate some properties in my social media post. Just go to properties and your results will be filtered to all the different materials that you have. The cool thing about this platform, if you're familiar with Canva, you'll find it very, very similar. You can customize and edit almost everything in the designs. So maybe you see a layout that you like so much. Maybe this just sold social media post, but instead of just sold, it's a just listed, or you want to use it for a different purpose, you can easily update this text right here and convert it into a just listed, or whatever you need. So it's not like set in stone. Whatever you see, you can customize it and adjust it to the content that you prefer. And for digital templates, we have email newsletter campaigns, email signatures, Instagram and Facebook stories, social banners, posts, and sub backgrounds. Right now, I'm just going to give you a quick overview. As you start clicking on these categories, all the different designs available will display on this area. But of course, once you get access, or if you have already entered, you can navigate with some more time and see all the different layouts you have. And then for print templates, we have some home buyer's guide postcards, brochures, and flyers with different details as well, like condo detailed, minimal, or single family as well. And then for flyers, there are co-branded templates, single agent templates. For the co-branded, you can essentially also auto-populate a partner's information. There's a second area where you can auto-populate that partner's information. And the way that that looks is that whenever you go ahead and create design, I'm going to go back a few steps. Just want to show you this very quick. Essentially, you will see a partners option right here with a drop-down menu, and everybody in the company is searchable through these partner drop-down menus, so you can easily select whoever you want to auto-populate in this second area right here, and also the information will auto-populate for you, so you don't need to manually do that. So just letting you know that we have some co-branded templates for you in case you'd like to add a partner's information. We also have some rec cards and seller's guide. So going back to, let's maybe open this flyer right here. Let's say you find a layout you like, you want to work with. I'm going to go with this one. When you go ahead and create design, you have two options from this first window you see. You can either go ahead and create the design yourself, customize it, edit it, or you also have a concierge request feature where you will see a little form that you can fill out for your marketing team if you need them to help you out filling out or completing this particular design. But right now I want to go ahead and open this with you to show you some of the different tools we have integrated in the platform. I'm going to go ahead and click create design. We have your MLS integrated in the platform. So whenever you select a property related template, just like this property flyer, when you hit that create design button, this is the first, here's where the MLS integration comes into place. This property search tool where you can search either by the property address or the MLS number. I am going to use an example right here. And you just need to type some part of the address. It probably will start searching it for you. And when you find the one you are looking for, you want to use, you just need to click on it and it will automatically give you the property breakdown, like all the property information breakdown, such as the address, the description, and some additional features about that property that you will see listed in here. Some of these will be filled out. We pull all this information directly from the MLS. We do not manipulate it. But in case you don't see something that any of these fields filled out, you can easily type it out. And whenever you go ahead and open the template, they will auto-populate in particular or specific text boxes. So we have all of these different features. Of course, maybe this will make more sense and you can look more into detail when you're testing out the platform. But then at the last area, we have the ability for you to select the property images as well. So I want to focus first on these area right here about the description. You have a little preview of your design on the right side. And it's very easy to identify where the description about that property is going to be placed. It's usually like a longer paragraph, like this one in this case. We have a character count right here. And our recommendation, depending on the spacing that you have for description, is 500 character like max limit. You can bypass this and then adjust in the design, or you can adjust it from this area right here. You have a character count right here, letting you know how many characters you have. So you can either adjust it or customize it yourself, cut some parts or just rewrite the entire thing. Or we also have an AI writer integration right here that you can maybe use. So it helps out on adjusting this property. We have a write with AI, which essentially is you just need to write a prompt for AI. So it generates maybe a description for you. You can say maybe create a property description for a 4-bedroom house. As many details you can add, the more accurate the description will be for that particular property. But just letting you know that it's an option to request help from AI. And you have two different shortcuts right here, like shorten and expand. So I'm going to use the shorten one for this example. You get a little notification here letting you know that it's generating the text. Typically takes a few seconds. And there we go. Of course, you can continue editing from here if you'd like. For now, I'm going to leave it like this. And I'm just going to scroll down a little bit. And you will notice that when in the images selection area, it says you can select 3 pictures. And what this means is that the design you chose has 3 images placeholders right here. So the images that you select will auto-populate into each one, like one of these placeholders. And I'm gonna start clicking. You will get little numbers letting you know the order that they're gonna be placed in the design. Maybe let's go with this one and this one, just for the example. I'm gonna go ahead and select this one. If you click or enable these upload all pictures, you're gonna get an image library inside the designer with the rest of the property images available for you to select them if you want to swap them out. Then just confirm this is your listing. I'm gonna go with next. Sometimes if you,
Walter.
depending on the amount, depending on the amount of images that property has, if they're high resolution and could be too heavy, it might take a few more seconds to load and actually open your design, just because the system is pulling everything. And also, sometimes MLSs tend to compress the quality of the images. So maybe for printing materials, if you have them on a higher resolution, you can easily upload them from your computer. Oops, there we go. You will probably notice these pro tips if it's the first time you're logging in, and these are like little tips and tricks to better use the platform. So this is what you will first see. My property information and my images populated, as well as my contact information right here. So first thing I want to focus on are on the images in my design. So all of the images are set with a placeholder. So you will notice that if you move the image around, it will remain within that same placeholder. So you don't need to worry about adjusting the image or cutting it so it adjusts perfect with the rest of the content. You can adjust the image within this placeholder, finding the corners of it, zooming in and out if you need to, and works exactly the same with every image you find in your design, also your headshot. And the way that you can swap images, we have different ways to do so. You will notice that as soon as you click on any image, you will see a blue dotted line letting you know that you kind of like enable that placeholder. So anything that you select from your uploads menu right here will automatically swap in that same placeholder. So you have the option to either upload an image from your computer. Everything you upload will automatically be saved in this My Uploads album right here. We also have an account images album. Everything that you uploaded from your account information, like your headshot, your personal logo, in different versions if you have it, will always be saved in here. So most of the designs have a contact information area where they will pull probably your headshot and your personal logo as well. But maybe you're working with a completely new design, or it didn't have it. You always have those files in here, so you don't need to re-upload them. Oops. We have some shapes for you to use. These are all transparent PNGs. Social media icons as well, also transparent PNG. So maybe if you want to add probably your Instagram handle or something else to your next to your contact information area, you could use some of these iconery for your designs as well. We have the company logos added in here as well for you. All of the templates are branded and have the company logo, but again, if you're working from something from scratch, probably you have the logo right here. And then last but not least, since we selected that upload all pictures, it created that image library. It's always going to be titled with the property address, and it has the rest of the property images. So I'm going to maybe change this one. Just make sure to click on that image or that placeholder and then just select the image that you want to use instead, maybe this one. And we'll automatically swap it within that placeholder. Again, you can adjust from there. For a property flyer, this probably doesn't make much sense right now, but for anytime you need this, we also have a copyright free media library, very useful for your digital assets. Maybe you just need to type a keyword of what you're looking for, and it will give you many different copyright free results in high resolution, ready for you to use. Same thing, just click on the image that you'd like and make sure that your placeholder is selected. and we'll automatically swap it within that same placeholder. I'm gonna undo. You have undo and redo buttons here at the top. If you remove something by mistake, you can easily undo that. So that's for the images. You can also connect your, my Wi-Fi is super slow today, guys. I'm so sorry. It shouldn't look this way on your end though. Also, some other options for the upload in the uploads menu is that you can connect your Dropbox, Google Drive, and Microsoft OneDrive accounts and pull any files you have in those accounts if you need to.
Sarah, if you were happy with the 3 photos you selected, but you just wanted to rearrange them, can you do them right from here, or do you have to upload and drag them back?
Do
Like
you
if you
mean if
wanted the crosswalk to be the big picture, can you just pull the crosswalk up or no?
no, you just need to click on it and then probably select that image so
Okay.
it swaps in this placeholder. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's for images. Most important things are all in these uploads menu. Then for text, our interface works with your standard keyboard shortcuts like Command C and Command V. Oops. To copy and paste any element in your designs. I would recommend this is an easier way to like add new text boxes into your design, just because if it's already formatted to a color or a particular font you like, it's going to be easier for you to just add your new text. Or you also have the ability to go to the second option on the left sidebar right here called text and add, fill out the content that you like. Just click add text and it will add a new text box in your design. And from here, you can customize. You will notice that as soon as you hit on any text box, you have all the standard formatting tools here at the top. You can change the color. You have all the brand colors added for you in here. Drop down menu with all the different font options, also branded, like approved from the company, ready for you to use. You can change the size. And then we also have some additional formatting tools here, like changing or adjusting the alignment of your text, adding bullets to your text box, making your text bold, italic, underlined. You will find many different tools in here. I know this question was brought up yesterday, and the way that you can, I'm going to go with this big paragraph right here. If you need to adjust the spacing on a particular paragraph, you can do that by going to this format option right here. Just go to scale and you can play around with line spacing to adjust the text in your design as well, and letter spacing as well. Also another option under these button right here is we have the AI writer integration as well. Also here in the designer, same thing. You just need to write a prompt for AI to generate for you. I'm just going to put something very quick. Description for a 4-bedroom. I'm gonna leave it simple just for the example, but again, the more details you can add, the better the description will be. But essentially, you just need to hit submit. And it takes a few seconds for AI to generate that for you. If you like what you see, you can easily just select the actual text box you want that text to be in the design, like this right here, and go to replace, and it automatically replaces that text that AI generated for you in here. You also have some AI shortcuts. As soon as you click on any text box, you'll notice these AI blue button on the top right corner. You have the same shorten and expand shortcuts from here, and improve writing, and then translate. We have Spanish, French, Chinese, and Portuguese available at the moment if you need to. Shapes is just another way to access that same shapes folder under uploads. Under tools, we have a QR code generator. You just need to type the URL that you want that redirect to. Hit generate code. It's going to place it in the middle of your design. You can readjust and reposition where you'd like to have it in your design. This is also a transparent PNG, so you can click on it and then go to the color wheel and you can adjust or change the color of it if you'd like to. Okay, something that I do want to mention could be useful for some of you if you like to add your headshot with a transparent background as well, but probably you don't have it. Let me actually just add it as a new one right here. So let's say this is your headshot. Maybe you want to add it to a social media post, but it looks weird with the entire background in there. You can easily just click on it and you will see this button here at the top to remove background. Takes a few seconds and it completely removes the background on your photo. And from there you can adjust, resize, and use for anything that you guys need. Our system auto saves your designs every few minutes, but I would highly recommend that before you close anything, make sure to click save right here, and you will get different notifications. The small font size detector, if it says that there's anything in your design below 7.5, but you didn't add anything to it, it's probably just referring to the disclaimers, so you can ignore and continue. And if you have any low image resolutions, it will let you know. So probably if it's a printing material, you might want to go ahead and upload it in a higher resolution if you have it. So you can go back to the image and fix it. Or I'm just going to ignore and continue for this example. And you have, now my design is saved. As soon as you save, if you close it, it's already saved in your dashboard. So you can continue editing at a later time if you need to. And you also have 3 options to export your design. So you have print, download, or share. I'm going to go first with the print option. We have a print shop integrated in the platform. And essentially you can add, as you can see, my print card, I actually need to update it, but I have 3 items added in there already ready to print. So this is the way that this works. You can add as many items as you want and place a single order when you're ready to, or you can easily add, this particular design. Go ahead and select the paper type that you'd like for this flyer, the quantity, and just it will automatically calculate your total, and then just go add to cart. If you're ready to go, then you can proceed. I'm going to show you with just like a continue button, and it will request the billing and shipping information. Or again, it's already, as soon as you hit that button, it's saved in your cart, and you can continue working on other stuff if you want to place a single order when you're ready to. So that's one option. You can print directly through the platform. Or you can, if you don't want to print through the platform, you can always download your file. We have different file types to choose from. So just showing you very quick now that this is added. This is my print shop, for example. I have my total. If I'm ready to go, again, checkout will take you to billing and shipping information. And you always have your print cart button available from your dashboard or any window you're in this header here at right here. And it's letting you know how many items you have in your cart to go back and place your order. So again, my design is saved in my dashboard. If I need to go back and continue editing, I can do so. And let me show you the download and share options. I don't know why this is taking too long on my end. Wait. I don't see any questions on the chat. If you can think of anything, just put it in there. I want to make sure to cover any doubts you may have, guys. Okay, so to download, again, you can select the file type that you want to download this flyer like. If you want it as an image, we have PNG, JPEG, or PDF. PDF standard, this is perfect if you're printing from home or office. PDF proof is suggested for review. So it's going to print it with a big proof watermark on top of it. And PDF print is if maybe you don't want to print through the platform, but you want to take it to a professional printer, make sure to use this PDF print option because it's going to download it with bleed marks and crop marks for them to reference. As soon as you hit download, it automatically saves your file in your computer. Then to share your file, there are different options. Of course, there are different social media channels like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Threads for your digital assets. But this first option right here is useful. It generates a link, like a mini website of your design. So whoever you share this with, when they open the link, it's essentially gonna open your exact same design so they can, look at it. And if they want to download it on their end, they can do so as well with this button right here and select the file type. So this is useful if you want to share maybe multiple designs with somebody or a very large file. You just need to copy that link and send that over to them. Other options you have, when you connect your Facebook and or Instagram accounts, you can schedule your posts with this button right here and select the date and the time that you want your post to be, well, shared in your social channels. You can also send in an email directly through the platform. Just type the email you want to send that over. You can add more than one email, just separate them by a comma, and hit share. Copy to user. This is a great option if you're collaborating with, or you need help from somebody else in the platform to edit this particular design that you worked on, and you just need to type their email. They get an email notification that you shared this design with them, and it places an exact copy of your design into their dashboards. An email campaign, you can connect your MailChimp and or Constant Contact accounts if you have any, and schedule your campaigns from here. I'm gonna go to the chat. Oh, yes. Thank you so much, Amanda, for that. Yeah, this Maxa logo, it's just because I have it added in my account information as my personal logo. But if you have your personal logo uploaded in your account, it will populate right here. If you don't have any, then it would just be the leading edge logo. Okay, so I want to go very quick to some digital assets. Just show you that for digital, besides flat images, we also have the ability to use a video. We have a video editor in the platform. You can upload videos from your computer, maybe like a house video. I'm going to bypass the MLS search for now. You can maybe like a house tour or something like that. You can easily upload it. And it works exactly the same way as if you wanted to swap a flat image. Just click on the image in your actual design, so it enables that placeholder, and the same uploads library will appear on the left side. But now you'll notice that besides images, you can add music, sound effects, videos, GIFs, and stickers. Again, you can import a video from your computer. I'm gonna go with the copy-free media library and go with always my go-to beach. Same thing, type a keyword, and you will get many different results. I'm gonna go maybe with this one. Just click on the video that you like, and it will start just like loading it a little bit and placing it or populating it into your template. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. You can do the same thing as an image. You can adjust it right here, maybe find the corners and zoom in or zoom out your video. I'm gonna place it maybe like that. And you get a little video editor here at the bottom where you can hit play and see how your design is actually gonna look. If you're ready to go, you can easily download it. It will download as an MP4 file in your computer. I'm gonna leave this right now. Besides the MLS integration, we also have a market stats integration where you can use for maybe market updates type of templates. We've created different type of designs like social media posts for market updates. I believe we have some postcards and some newsletter as well. But essentially, it's also an integration where you can auto populate particular information. And the way that this works, I'm gonna go to this subcategory right here, so it filters my results. If I go maybe to this one right here, I can see it's gonna pull some new listings. I can also select the time range that I would like for it to filter my data. So as soon as you go to create design, just like the property search, in like the filter you will see are the market stats. So you can go ahead and select add location. I'm gonna go with Bedford for this example. And you will notice that the results are filtered by specific areas that you want to use. And it's also letting you know what's included in there. I'm just gonna go with this first one right here. You can select the time range. You can do quarter if you need to, like third quarter, or specific months in these buttons here at the bottom, like August or just July, and then hit apply. Property type, I'm gonna go with residential for this example, but you have other filters as well. And you just wait. It usually takes not more than 5 or 10 seconds, but it filters your results. And when you go to add location and go to create, just like your property's information, it auto-populates the information in your design, the different data. So I have my town in here, or my city, and then new listings, percentages as well compared to last year, and the rest of the information also populated. For digital assets or social media posts, you probably won't, yeah, it probably has the area to populate your personal logo and not so much your entire contact information area. But of course, you can always customize it and add your name or your email or any information you guys need. Okay. I'm gonna go to some questions I see in the chat. Yes. Is there a way to add a partner here? Yes. So as I showed you in the beginning, I'm gonna go very quick to a co-branded template. You will notice in that drop-down menu, everyone who has an account in the platform, right? If it's somebody outside of a company that you want to add, you can easily do so by going to the same button on the top right corner. If you want to add a new partner, go to account and you will see partners. And from these menu, you can add as many partners as you want or as you need. This will not give them access or anything to the platform. It's just for the sake of your designs and the auto population of the information. So you can fill out all of this information about your partner, also upload their photos and logos if they have any. As soon as you hit save or create partner right here, they will also be searchable in that drop down menu when you select a co-branded template. Okay. Could this provide QR codes? Caitlin, I'm not sure if you're referring to the QR code generator. That QR code is per template. Like you would need to generate a QR code, a new QR code when you're working with a new template. I don't know if that's, let me see. You can unmute yourself if you need to. And
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just curious, like for open houses, sometimes the brochure is available via a QR code as opposed to just printed. So I'm wondering if this has that capability.
if you have the link, you can generate that QR code at the link that redirects to that property website or flyer, for example, and it will redirect to that.
Okay.
Also, guys, something to show you very quick, you have the ability to track the QR codes that you have added in the platform. So for example, I added this QR code in my design. If I want to know the behavior of that QR code once my design is out there in the world, I can do so by coming to the same drop-down menu right here, go to account and then QR codes. And this is a little like QR code analytics area where you can, again, see or reference how many times it's been scanned, what URL it was redirecting to, and from what design that QR code came from. So just something that you guys can reference to if you need to, some additional data. Should market update fill in the numbers itself? Yes, Diane, it should. If you have a particular example where it wasn't, just let me know and I can get my team to double check on that. Or if there's a particular template that you see it's not auto-populated the numbers itself, then let me know which one was it. Probably the setup of that particular template might be something, might have something in there that we can fix. Could you have added a graphic to the background of the market report? Let me go back to that example. So do you mean you want to add like a image on the background of these entire posts, right? You can
Yes.
either, yes, so you can do so, of course. I mean, we have other layouts with images in the background, but you can definitely do so. Let me show you very quick. I'm not gonna use this for this example, but essentially you have some ways to accommodate or adjust the layers in your designs. So let's say I'm gonna use something from the copyright free to easily show you. Let's say I want to add an image on this white area right here. I'm just gonna go with this one. your image will be probably placed like in the middle of your design this way. Of course, I can go ahead and adjust it. I'm just gonna zoom in so it covers the entire thing. And of course, right now it's covering everything, all the information in my design, right? But to accommodate layers in your designs, just like in this case, I added this and I don't see my text anymore. You have all of these arrows right here. You can bring all the way to the, or bring forward one layer per layer, or bring the entire thing to the back. So I'm going to go with this one right here. And now I have all my information back up and like this image as a background. If you want to kind of like play around with these type of layouts on the background, you can also, for images that you want to place text over them, so it reads best, you can also play around with the image transparency. So you can select your image, go to the color wheel right here, and under effect, you have transparency options. So you can maybe make your image a bit more transparent so your text is readable. You can play around with this effects right here to adjust images on the background.
Thank you.
Of course. Let me see. Does a partner auto add to, say, a postcard? Diane, could you elaborate a little bit more on that question? I'm not sure if I understand.
So if you're creating a postcard
Mm-hmm.
and you want yourself, obviously my contacts came up, but I want to create the postcard with a colleague. And I have him in as a partner. Is there a way to auto create him on the postcard?
So instead, with his information instead of yours?
No, both of us.
Oh, yes. Let me see. If we don't have any co-branded templates for postcards, we can create some options for you guys.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it's because the template is not co-branded. Okay, excellent. Now-
Exactly. We probably don't have any options right here, but I can work with your marketing team and create some for you.
Perfect, thank you.
Of course. Okay.
Can I ask my question that I put in the chat about if I do it within your platform and I do the print cart, where does it print?
It's a company called One Step Services. And let me see, as soon as you add it to your print card, depending on the design type, like a property flyer, it lets you know how many days you will get it in you will receive it at home, or the address or the shipping address that you entered.
Right. So in general, Amanda, your guess is that we're all going to be downloading them? We're not, since we're mostly printing in Office?
Yeah, printing in Office will still happen as often as it always has, but it is nice that through this platform, you could order something to get professionally printed, shipped right to you, or as Sarah will show us in a little bit, there's a way to even mail postcards directly, like with mailing list capabilities and things like that. So that's pretty cool.
Okay.
But yeah, in-house printing as usual.
Tell me one more time, Sarah, if I'm going to print it in our office, what am I going to want to download it as? Or maybe Amanda wants to tell me, like, because that's what I'm going to be doing most often is printing in Office. So what do I download it as?
PDF standard is the way to go if you're printing from home or office.
Thank you.
Of course. Okay. Any more question, guys? Oh, I'm glad you actually mentioned that about the mailing list, Amanda. Let me show you guys. Okay, I'm good to go. An option we have for postcards. If you want to mail this out to a particular list, just going to bypass all of these for this example. We have a free mailing list search tool. So you can either upload up your own mailing list if you have any, or let me, we have, again, a free mailing list search tool that you can use from the platform. So essentially, when you go to print, okay, my preview will probably take a few seconds to upload, but essentially on after you select the quantity, you see this, like, how would you like your product mailed? You can mail to yourself or mail to a list. So you can also schedule your mailer right here. And again, if you would like to upload your own mailing list, you can do so in this button right here. I would highly recommend for you guys to download the sample CSV, because this is like the proper format and the best way that your mailing list will export in the platform. Or you can go to this free mailing list search tool. From here, you have different filters you can use to, better target the leads that you'd like. I'm going to start typing an address in here just as an example. You can type a zip code or a specific area. And again, use all these filters. It takes a few seconds to load and to actually target that particular area. And you'll notice, let me zoom out a little bit. These green dots right here, each green dot is a home that it's located in this particular area. And again, you can use all of these filters to better filter your results. And you can also draw in this map to select a particular area that you'd like. So I'm going to use this one right here. You can click, then click, like you click on each like corner of it to perfectly circle or highlight the area that you like, and just make sure to perfectly close it so it recognizes and adjusts perfectly your area. If there is any particular home, as you can see, if you hover over any of these green dots, it's going to give you some information about that property. If you want to remove that, you can easily just click on it, hit remove, and it will remove it from your results. Then just go to get finalists if you're ready to go, and this will automatically, the lead count will automatically be updated here, as well as your total. So that's a free mailing list search tool that we have for you guys in the platform. Okay, let me see the chat. Any additional questions? If you don't have your login credentials yet, you will receive a welcome email after this meeting, or just reach out to Amanda or your marketing team and let us know so we can generate that for you. Can we delete address from least populated? Yeah, by hovering over those. Oh, from least populated, you mean your own mailing list?
Oh, we're still. So from the list that's generated from the shape that you're circling or, you know, on the map, can you go in and delete addresses after?
After, no, it would need to be from the map area.
Okay, because sometimes when you generate a list from MLS, for example, you'll have like empty land, or you'll have like the city owns it or something like that. So you can't delete addresses once the list is populated.
Exactly. I know we're working on some improvements for these particular features. So when it updates the lead count, you can also see or download that list. So you can customize it as you need, like remove particular homes or, you know, any additional edits you may need. But right now it's from the map step. Okay. Amanda, I don't see any additional questions in the chat. I don't know if you got any feedback from yesterday's training and whoever was able to join yesterday, but we can address that right now as well.
I didn't have any additional questions come in from after the training yesterday. I'm just looking at the chat myself.
If any of you haven't received welcome emails or you don't know your login credentials, just reach out to Amanda or me. We can provide that for you guys.
Yep.
If I wanted to do a search, would the welcome email be from Maxa or would it be from Sarah?
Yeah, it's going to be from Maxa, and there's like a little button letting you know in that email. It will redirect you to your login page.
I'll check
Yeah.
for you, Juliet.
Let me see. I can review right now.
Oh, looks like a question did come in, Sarah, from John about scheduled posts.
Scheduled posts that are not showing up in the calendar. So they're not showing up for you in this calendar right here.
So, yeah, so I've made a bunch of posts and scheduled them out in time.
Mhm.
And then when I go to look at my calendar, there's nothing there. So
Okay.
may still be
Scheduled.
posting, but I can't see anything that I've scheduled.
Okay. I'm sorry, my dogs are. Okay, John. I can review that for you and double check. Sorry, my dogs are going crazy. Okay, so how many posts did you schedule, just to have an idea and we can look into it better?
I think it was
That's
something like
something you could show
eight-
us how to do, just because I haven't even seen how to do that myself to schedule a post. I didn't know we had the capability to do that.
Yeah, let me see. I don't believe I have my accounts connected. So that's one thing. You first need to connect either your Instagram or Facebook account. And
It's it's very simple.
Okay, cool.
It's very simple, but the thing is, we've scheduled like 8 or 10 posts in the month of January. And
Okay.
they're not showing up in the schedule at all.
okay, in this area, in this button right here, right? When you go to the schedule post, it's empty.
Yes.
Okay.
So either there's like 2 of them
Well,
or, they just disappear. And I tried it twice and they still disappear.
Okay, let me make a quick note of that. And those posts were from your own accounts, right? Like Diane and John?
Yes, so we have them all on the dashboard. And
Mhm.
then when we created them, we used the scheduling option and scheduled them out through January, because it would only give us till January, and
Okay.
they've disappeared.
Okay, perfect.
Even though it said when we scheduled them, it said scheduling completed.
Okay.
And it looks like they posted.
Well, that one today, but I'm not sure.
Did you post anything in the last few days and did they go live when you scheduled the post in your social medias?
No, so for example, like Hot Chocolate Day is January 31st. We made a post about Hot Chocolate Day. We scheduled it out for January 31st at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but
Okay.
it's not on the calendar and it's not in scheduled posts.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna look into this for you guys and review both of your schedule posts. Sounds like a glitch, but we'll work on it. Thank you so much for letting me know.
That's okay. It'll work sooner or later.
So I'm in your account, Diane, just pretending to be you, and I see 3 scheduled. Should there be more than that?
Yes.
Okay.
So John
Okay.
and I scheduled at least 8 to 10 posts for the month of January, Amanda.
Okay.
And it gave us the little box on the top saying it is scheduled, complete. But then when I go in the next day, they're not there. They're in my
Okay.
dashboard, but they're not in the scheduled section.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Any questions, any additional questions you guys have? Nothing yet. Okay. Well, Amanda, I will talk to you soon. Also send you this recording. Let me know if there or any agents that we haven't created accounts for. And if any of you haven't received a welcome email, also let Amanda know so we can send that out to you guys. And have a good one. Thank you so much for joining today.
Thank you.